I was not talking, I was listening to a video, and when I listen to a video, my avatar reacts to the sayings too. Okay, let's check the sound. Checking the sound, checking the sound. Sounds good to me. La 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 la. Okay, geez. Restart completo. Yesterday I didn't do.
I will walk.
You will walk nowhere. You'll walk nowhere, you gay man. Wait. Can I catch his gayness on the camera? You are the object of my desires. Now you can do your idle animation. Do it! Oh, I can turn it.
So this was my childhood dream, huh?
Okay. Idle 2.
I will walk to the end with all your wills. No matter the cost.
Gay man! Wait. Do it again.
I will walk to the end with all your wills. No matter the cost.
Ooh, that's artistic. Grumpy, gentle, shy, surprised, confused. Shy?
I will walk to the end with all your wills. No matter the cost. I will walk to the end with all your wills. No matter the cost.
Jesus! Do it again. Do it again!
I will walk to the end with all your wills. No matter the cost. I will walk to the end with all your wills. No matter the cost.
Nice! Now I'm satisfied. I captured his gayness on cover. I've never seen such extraordinary giant fruits before. The scholar appears satisfied with the current results and is working faster on new varieties, hopefully without another fruitful disaster. I want to talk about the team. Honestly, I'm quite pleased to have gathered so many capable heroes. Okay, what would you like to discuss? Does she have anything new to say? I hear this chief has been close with the fairies since childhood. I assume that means he has a strong grasp of local clientele. Still, I don't understand why he's so obsessed with us. Me neither. I don't know if I made a screenshot of this. Our mid-lunch restaurant event is indeed a good move. It brings in traffic. Okay, we can now talk about the chief showdown. Who would have thought a duel between our two chiefs would stir up such a commotion in the fairies domain? Good thing Dux Gladiorum showed up just in time to stop things from spiraling further. The two chiefs' skills are truly top tier, no doubt, but pleasing the demigod of ocean is no easy feat. At least, I've never seen it done myself. Lol. Still, the restaurant made quite a splash in the maze. That's worth celebrating. That was insane. Oh, we can buy some new places. Wait. It's a Quillorb. It's Anana. Oh, so much money! So much money! Ooh. Ah, it looks like we won all the stuff so far. Plant the same type of crop and you might get a giant crop, ma'am. Great! Those giant vegetables from the fields are fully ripe now. They would make excellent promotional items for the restaurants. I brought a few. Why is Finan and Mighty with you? Are they going to have a competition who can bring more pumpkins? I wonder how we should best put them to use. These giant vegetables are remarkably heavy. Hauling them here even exhausted me and Mighty, lol. That's what happens when you lack proper strength. Lol. Come on, let's get the restaurant decorated before the customers show up. Very good. This is exactly what I had in mind. Jesus. Professor, stop admiring the giant crops and help us get ready to open. Looks like our agricultural expert is pleased with the results. The fairies are starting to arrive now too. Time to open for business. The Harvest Festival at Membrane's Maze is finally opening today. It's my birthday today. Can you wish me a happy birthday celebration? Let's all sing together. Aww. Okay. All customers. Ooh. New message received. Right, let's wait for them to write it down. You're very spammy today. The garment maker The garment maker is experiencing some technical issues and cannot recover automatically at the moment. Today's customer complaints will be handled by the person in charge. Professor Anaxa, we are counting on you. Forward them to the group chat and I will take care of them. Ma'am, the monster toy that came with my meal is hideous. Can I get a fairy design instead? Reply. Only those who understand dramas may enter. Ma'am, the texture of those giant fruits as food is terrible. All the fairies I know say the same thing. Reply. Sure enough, the truth is always in the hands of the minority. And Naxi, that's not really the proper way to respond. Ma'am, your new manager is super mean. Is this restaurant actually legit? I want lessons too. The customer is always right. Reply, if you're not using those eyes of yours, you might as well donate them to someone who will. P.S. or better yet, donate it for alchemical research. I have no need of them. Clearly made a mistake putting you in charge of customers, sir. Yeah, you did. Anaxa customer service? Are you sure about that? That's like asking for being, Magic Kitchen. Oh, we can level up the dining table? Now they have a carpet underneath them. We're broke once again. Yay! Oh no! Harvest Festival Shift Manager Cypher! Will I be afraid? This is what they call too much of a good thing, I suppose. I refuse. Intentionally choosing the wrong path when the best solution is clear is nothing but stupidity. Why is she like that? Why is she like that? What is it this time? Gray, thank goodness you're here. Help us talk some sense into Professor Naxa. The giant vegetables are overproducing drastically. We have run out of storage space in the kitchen. There's no way we can use all these ingredients during regular service. And they're starting to rot. Everyone's totally stressed about it. But the professor refuses to reduce crop yields, no matter what we say. First, crop productivity isn't something you can just dial down. It's not that simple. Second, even if possible, I wouldn't do it. After finally achieving this breakthrough, going backwards is unacceptable. This short-sighted approach is entirely out of the question. Wasting food is wrong! Is wasting my research achievement something to brag about? High farm production and using up all these veggies? Sounds like we are stuck between a rock and a hard place. That's nothing, we just gotta sell it all! Trust me, this is right up my alley. Give it to me and I will make sure everyone is happy. Help, our vegetables are piling up. Since it's Grey Mystery asking, I wouldn't possibly say no. With our history, how could I refuse? Listen, you're making this too complicated. Selling stuff comes down to two things. Either make it rare or make it cheap. I mean, we could tell the critters these are Chrysos magical fruits that will make them live longer, get smarter, and stay healthy. Though that would be such a pain to actually do. Honestly, the easier thing would be a big fat discount sale. Clear everything out, make a nice profit, and poof, no more problem. So, Grey Mystery, sorry, I mean manager. What do you think? Just let me run this sale. I suppose it could work. That sounds like a yes to me. No objections? Then I am in charge now. Just watch me turn this restaurant from loss to profit. Should I trust you? The crafts are thriving. Will there be a festival at the restaurant too? I want it so bad, ma'am. Nobody tried to run away without paying. Good. New messages. That doesn't look good. Urgent PR crisis. Customers complain about slowed food delivery affecting taste quality. Wait, I don't think we even provide takeouts options. I've actually heard something about this. Apparently there's a fairy wearing a hood nearby who accepts direct orders. We noticed that too. That fairy always orders tons of food and gets them all to go. Well, that explains everything. Bad kitty! Or helpful kitty, perhaps. On the other hand, it shows that customers have an urgent need for delivery services. Who should be in charge of food delivery if we want to start this service? I will do it! I'm super fast. I promise I will deliver them all on time. Denied! I don't want to hear any complaints about stolen deliveries. Actually, I have someone I highly recommend for this job. It's Ritra. Oh, I'm curious. What makes you think of me, manager? Aren't you a great equestrian? What does it mean? Chicken balls! Okay, start the business day. Oh, we earned a lot of money today. New message. Uh-huh. We just heard the ghost story about the restaurant. There's this stranger wrapped in bandages right at the entrance who asks everyone the same thing. Did you enjoy my cooking? And what happens if you say no? Apparently you would smell a strange fluorescent and then you suddenly pass out. Gray, is it possible that this bandaged stranger might actually be... Let's hear what she has to say. Bandages and fluorescent. Does any of this ring a bell to you, casters? I'm so sorry, I've just been practicing my culinary skills and was hoping for some honest feedback. If my culinary experiments have disrupted the business, I will take full financial responsibility for any business losses. So what about the fluorescent and people passing out? Until flowers contain natural sedatives. The extract may have been too concentrated. I will adjust my recipe. I thought you had given them their personal touch. They would be dead if she did. Need some business advice? Listen to my pearls of wisdom. And it goes, everything on sale at this restaurant. Come on. Ma'am, this restaurant is having a sale even? Looks like a great deal. Let's check it out. Ma'am, we'll save a fortune dining here. I've got to try it too. Welcome! Feel free to bring friends and family to dine with us. We have prepared incredible discounts and invited a special guest to explain all about this wondrous fruit. If you enjoy your meal, please remember to leave us a 5-star rating. Please welcome the absolutely, positively, definitely richest person in Okima, Lady Goldweaver. Huh. If I recall correctly, my agreement was to weave golden thread for you, not to participate in any sales activity. Oh, come on, Aggie. Just answering a few questions. What's the harm? Plus, I'm not now running this entire sale. The entire restaurant staff is at my disposal. If Grey Mystery agrees, I could even assign you kitchen duty. Isn't that right, manager? I'd love to see Aglaya cooking. Perhaps field work would suit you better. Cypher, you're taking this too far. If you don't mind with just oatmeal porridge on the menu, I suppose I could make an attempt. Very well, since the manager appointed you, I won't argue further. Ask away. Here we go! First question, Lady Goldweaver, in your opinion, what makes this fruit so wondrous? The fact they grow larger than regular crops is a sign of blessings. Not to mention their perfect symmetry and exquisite flavor, they're absolutely ideal as culinary ingredients. Even Lady Goldweaver endorses them. Everyone, hurry up and place your order. Ma'am, I will take 10. To go, please. If you would like to make a purchase, please sign up here. Everyone form a line, please. Don't worry, we have got plenty in stock for everyone. And we take care of all the deliveries. They will be at your doorstep in no time. Thanks for shopping with us. Next question. We have received correspondence from customers. Word that these wondrous vegetables, possibly technologically modified, may be unsafe to eat. Lady Goldweaver, how would you address these concerns? Preposterous claims. While our agriculture expert admittedly has peculiar methodologies, his integrity is unimpeachable. I didn't ask for your endorsement. Lady Goldweaver personally vouches for these wondrous fruits, 100% natural and pollution-free. So go ahead and buy as many as you want. Let's take another. Sapphira. Alright, enough. Keep this up and you'll interfere with the restaurant's actual business. Fine, whatever. We've got plenty of customers now anyway. That's the end of our sale, everyone. We're now open for business. How my imitation of Cypher goes. I'm trying to speak like her, but I am not that good. Oh, spicy tofu soup. I didn't know we could develop new delicacy. La 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 la. Endless veggies, endless drinks. It's like an eternal banquet, man. Cook up the most sumptuous dishes. Let's feast together. That was quick. Not such thing as a free lunch. Potatoes are no longer here. Review! Ma'am, I just love these bargain events. Wish they could be permanent. Based on these results, this sale has brought impressive revenue to the restaurant. Making it permanent is definitely an option. All the fairies seem delighted. Everyone really does love a good deal. Of course, who doesn't love saving money? Great mystery, didn't I do an amazing job this time? You nailed it. Oh, thanks. That's what I like to hear. But why would you willingly take on work at the restaurant? This isn't like the Cyphara I know. People's prejudices run deeper than the waters in the vortex of Genesis. Is it so hard to believe I might have a sudden urge to do something nice. Do you actually believe her manager? Absolutely not. He's clearly after something. Okay, no more games, Grey Mystery. After all my help, a little compensation isn't too much to ask, is it? Huh. Is Dux Celerips unhappy with the compensation I've assigned? How could I? The Great Imperator's decisions are undoubtedly just bad. Earning loyalty sometimes requires a little extra incentive. I'm not asking much, just one fairy coin. You wouldn't deny me such a modest amount, would you? Only if you stay on as restaurant staff. Consider it a bonus for your good work. How magnanimous! I will just take my well-earned coin then. Well, that's the end of today's service. As scheduled, we should all proceed to the Michelin food review now. Haha, my distinguished guests who helped with the restaurant, thank you for your hard work. Oh, the reviewer and the chief are here in person. Unfortunately, we have already closed. We can't offer you any of our delicious meals. Please don't worry about that. The chief and I have come with good news for all of you. Are we getting bonuses? You don't also have bad news, do you? I know, it's the chief's surprise. I assumed this would be kept secret, yet Talia seems already informed. Honestly, when I tasked you with revitalizing the restaurant, I never expected such tremendous prosperity. Now the name of the Trailblazer's Harp echoes across the entire maze. With children excitedly enjoying your culinary creations, your special events have earned unanimous praise. I've seen your tireless efforts managing this restaurant, and I am deeply thankful. In return, the fairies have prepared a magnificent gift. With our special guest reviewer as witness, I hereby declare the Trailblazer's Harp has automatically passed its 4th Michelin food review. Oh, just like that? That's wonderful! We're a 4-star restaurant now! It's definitely exciting, but honestly, with everyone's abilities, passing the review wasn't much of a challenge, I suppose. Chief, this isn't really why we're here. Oh, my apologies, I got sidetracked. That's not what we came to say. Well, that's right. To thank your restaurant for its amazing contributions to the maze food culture, calling all fairies in the maze, we have prepared the most spectacular banquet for you all. We insist that you and all distinguished guests attend. Sounds great, I love a good banquet. Then it's agreed! Wait, it was already an hour! Kitty, it's not food time. She reacts to my phone. I need to change the sound. It's my phone, so she would stop reacting to it. Because it's a sound for something else than food. May your time in the Membrane's Maze become a treasured memory. Is this a foreshadowing or something? Gourmet Master. Okay. My gays are not here! Where are they? Oh! I didn't know you were here. Managing a restaurant is no easy feat. You have my thanks, manager. What have you been working on lately? At the Imperator's request, I've been setting up golden threads across the maze. You'll now be able to access the World Wide Web freely. Strange, despite the dense fairy population here, the golden threads haven't picked up a single tremor. Quite odd. But, I suspect you already know why that is, so I won't pry. Do you know High Silence well? Naturally, my swordsmanship was taught to me by none other than Dux Gladiorum herself. Among all the Chrysos heirs, she is by far the most versed in hosting banquets. When it comes to running a restaurant, there's much I still need to learn from her. Come to think of it, I still haven't asked which dress style she prefers lately. The World Wide Web still needs ongoing maintenance anyway. If anything comes up, you know where to find me. And High Silence is here. Little Grey Fry, if you have some time to wander around, you should spend more of it enjoying this rare celebration with your companions. Why aren't you joining them? The Imperator seems to be enjoying the feast quite a bit. As the Gladius, it is my duty to remain in the shadows and stay always ready. Besides, the restaurant feels like a bustling shallows, leaving my senses stranded in its noise. You and the Glaya are close, right? Oh, okay. Dax Goldweaver and I fought alongside the Imperator. We go way back. When I first arrived in the fairy domain, she even joked about making me a fancy outfit suitable for this feast. Actually, she might not have been joking. Ever since she took up the divine authority of romance, I haven't seen her look so relaxed in a long, long time. Currents always converge in the end. Don't let it wait on you, little Grey Fry. Where are my gay men? Ah, I can see them. Oh, Cypher. Here you were. Hey there, Grey Mystery, making the rounds, huh? Don't overdo it. Life is easy here. Sip some tea, feel the breeze, and enjoy the rare vacation. Isn't that awesome? Sounds like the good life. It is! This is my dream for retirement, slow and peaceful. I swear I'm not lying. Well, spending time with all those little critters, I think they're slowing me down. My reflexes aren't what they used to be, and I've even picked up their little mem speech quirk. Use it or lose it, huh? Think I'll ever get back into my old groove, man? Let's catch up another time. Boring, but fine, I get it. You're the manager, you have got lots on your plate. Busy is good. Here you are! Together! They don't know what personal space is, do they? Note this down. After replanting, the experiment batch yields approximately 30% more than the control group. Okay, let's talk to those two guys. Look here, soybeans bigger than my fist. Never seen anything like it before. How is the harvest going on your end? Never seen a radish the size of a clay pot? Stop this! Are you really going to talk about a radish? That's a phallic object. I lost. Lol. Lol, what is that conversation? They even compete at raising vegetables. Not my fault they are gay on me. Not my fault, I don't make the rules. Also, him talking about a radish big as a clay pot is very innuendo-inducing. What could the maze's most spectacular banquet be like? You must be wondering too, right? If we're all set, we should get going. We don't want to keep all those fairies waiting for us, or always ready for a banquet. I can't wait either. Let's go check it out.
Children of Membrance Maze, the long-awaited feast is finally here.
Now you're voiced.
Man, feast! So many tasty things! I'm happy!
Everyone's looking forward to it. Come on, everyone's busy getting ready for the feast. We can't just stand around. First things first, let's get the venue looking nice and pretty.
Okay.
Mom, it's so spacious. Perfect for dancing, Minnie.
Why are you dancing on the table?
Hurry down, ma'am. This is the dining area. If Chief sees, they'll be mad me, ma'am.
And we can't have a feast with empty tables. Let's bring out all the dishes that are ready to serve.
Ma'am, oh, it smells so good. My tummy's rumbling, ma'am. The feast hasn't officially started yet. We have to resist for a bit longer, ma'am. We're gathering these wondrous fruits and piling them into big tubs! But these wondrous fruits are too heavy! We can't lift them, ma'am!
Hauling these around is a bit too much for the fairies. Come on, let's help them out.
Ma'am, the wondrous fruits are stacked so high! Taller than all the fairies put together! Beautiful! Thank you, ma'am!
Cool. Na 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 na.
Ta-da! The venue's all set up. Not bad, right? Looks pretty official. Mind if I just have a tiny bite, right?
Go ahead, I'll cover you. Heads up, Cyrene is trying to sneak a taste.
I was only joking. I just wanted to see your reaction. And sure enough, you never let me down. But since you offered, I'd be rude not to accept, wouldn't I? The chief might sneak up on us at any moment. I'm counting on you to watch my back. This is so good! I've had these dishes plenty of times before, but somehow they taste even better at a feast. Come on, have a taste.
Mem, Rini, Chief is looking for you.
Be right there. I wonder what the village chief needs me for. What a pity. Things were just getting good. Oh well, since the feast hasn't started yet, might as well take the chance to chat with everyone. After working so hard, I bet they've got lots of things to say. Are they full of smiles and fond memories? Or left with concerns and unfulfilled wishes? As the manager, it's your responsibility to understand your employees. So before the feast comes to an end, make sure you don't leave with any regrets.
Speak with each of 4 companions before the feast. Oh, my Ote3 is here. Look at them. Why do I have a feeling that they're placed according to how the studio is shipping them? Those 3 together, then Castoris and Cyphera, and my gaze.
If the fairy's home hidden in the thick woods is a deep ocean, then this feast is the glimmering light upon its surface. It scatters the darkness that has lingered for so long, and brings hope to the fish lying hidden beneath heavy layers of silt.
Hold on, why are you suddenly composing poetry? A feast is all about treating your guests to good food.
It's nothing but the echo of a passing wave, little Grey Fry. No need to think too much about it.
Oh? It's unusual to see such poetic spirit from the Dux Gladiorum. Seems this unplanned venture left quite the impression on you, didn't it?
You jest, Imperator, but as a subordinate, it's my place to respond truthfully to the manager's question.
As the ocean demigod who presides over feasts, Dux Gladiorum, opening with such weighty words does seem a touch too serious. The way I see it, this grand feast is more like a tangled ball of yarn, each of us grasping a golden thread, and all of them converging and intertwining here.
But if we keep clinging to the past, we'll miss the chance to savor this magnificent feast. I gave my answer the moment we first met. The title of Imperator is as much an honor as it is a chain. If a ruler sits among her people, her subjects will never truly relax. So, to leave the throne for a time and talk, laugh, and share warmth with everyone without formality, that alone has made this journey worthwhile.
It's true. It has been a long time since I've seen the Imperator smile so genuinely.
How about one more smile? You should smile more too, High Sealand.
Dux Gladiorum, I'll leave the manager's task in your hands.
Lol.
All right. How about this?
To answer the store manager's question, I have to say I feel truly fortunate. Were it not for this strange twist of fate, I doubt I would have ever had the chance to pick up the needle and thread again and chat with you all as a simple dressmaster. The divine authority of romance has finally been put to fitting use.
Yes, just as Dux Goldweaver said, we've each traveled through countless years, grasping a golden thread, and in the end, all our threads are intertwining here. Raise your glass to the manager and to the rare gift of reunion.
To the fairies restaurant, the Imperator, to the greatest beast.
To the manager. And to the endless flowing tide.
To this precious moment of reunion.
What's this, an essay? How I spent my summer vacation? Come on, Grey Mystery. Do things really need to be so formal between us? Sure. The restaurant's running smoothly, and it's fun. But it's not like I'm filling my pockets with gold. On top of that, I'm getting bossed around by those little critters so much that the fur on my tail is practically all fallen out. If I had to sum it up in one line, I'd say, whole lot of work for nothing.
Even so, Lady Cypher, you didn't turn down the manager's invitation, did you?
I wasn't thinking straight. The moment I heard there was going to be a restaurant, I rushed over all excited, thinking I'd make a fortune. Who knew?
Weren't you the one who posed as a fairy food critic?
I have to admit, even I was fooled by your little scheme that day. I ended up tasting so many dishes.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I was just bored out of my mind with nothing else to do. This fairy village is cut off from the outside, and those tiny creatures can't cough up anything worth much. Even the god of trickery would show up and complain that their skills are wasted here.
Didn't you get your wish to boss a guy around?
Yes. Yes, that was hands down the most fun. I never thought the day would come when the lofty Lady Goldweaver would take orders from me. It was just too enjoyable.
Thankfully, Lady Aglaya treated it as good fun. If we were in Akama, we'd be clutching the golden threads for dear life.
Oh, fun moment.
Looking back, I guess I really did have my share of interesting moments.
Seems to me like Lady Cypher had plenty of fun.
And what about you, Princess Homebody? Aside from being part of the restaurant team, did you have fun?
For me, having the chance to savor Lord Mighty's specialties and exchanging thoughts on crop cultivation with Professor Anaxa, as well as personally awarding Miss a medal. All these small moments are treasures to be remembered. There's just one thing that I still can't figure out, Lady Cypher. You know fairy coins hold no value outside the fairy world, So, why did you insist on taking one?
Really wanna know? It's actually not that complicated. Life here is just, too peaceful. No duties, no worries. It feels so strange. It's, almost like a dream.
Because it is!
But dreams always come to an end. And if I leave without a special memento, then how will I know if I'm still dreaming or not?
Don't worry, Lady Cypher. We've new dreams together.
Aww.
Don't worry, Lady Cypher.
Raise your glass.
To the manager.
To...
Okay, those three are sheepless. Oh,
No! We are the seniors here. At a time like this, we should be asking the questions. Everyone, pay attention. The teacher's question is, with our field trip to Membrance Maze soon coming to an end, what valuable insights or unforgettable memories have you gained? All right, answer time! If no one raises their hand, then we are gonna start picking people.
Oh, me! Teacher Treeby, I want to share first.
Great, Cinny! You can go first and show everyone how it's done.
Everyone, listen up. I'm going to reveal a very important secret about Professor Anaxa.
lol. Like what?
As everyone knows, the professor is extremely strict and almost never praises any student other than Dromuses. But I happened to overhear the professor quietly asked the chief about the fairies' education methods and went on to praise those farmers in the fields, calling them hardworking, disciplined, and even better than the sages of the grove. His exact words were,
"The life's work of the Grove scholars doesn't even compare to a single seed casually sown by a fairy. And what indeed is the problem with this? In terms of purity of heart, none can match these fairies. Their vision, untainted by Titan dogma, perceives things far beyond our comprehension."
So, the reason you asked the chief to send more fairies to volunteer at the Grove was because of this?
You could say that.
No taking advantage of the fairies! Make sure they're properly rewarded. All right, that's Cinny's turn. Who's up next? No hands up? Then we are going to start calling out names. Naxi!
All this repeated questioning is making things rather exhausting. I find no joy in games or amusement. The only thing I consider a true blessing is...
I knew it! Professor Anaxa can't help but be attached to the crops he grew all by himself.
Lol.
I have a suggestion. How about adding a new course to the professor's curriculum? I've even thought of a name. Common Traits of Giant Crops and Dromuses. How does that sound?
Lol.
That won't be necessary. Bringing those wondrous crops back to the Grove would only seal my reputation as the one who corrupts youths. Next.
My turn?
That's how it should be. But since Little Gray is the manager, this question should be saved for the end. So, we are up next. There are so many joyful moments to share. We don't know where to begin. After all, words aren't needed between the three of us. But no excuses. What makes us the happiest is simple. The three of us living carefree with everyone else. Also playing with the little fairies. Oh, and also, we never found the right moment to say this, but thank you, Little Gray. Also, long time no see.
Oh.
I have a suggestion. How about
That won't be
My gay men are here again. Why are you staring at each other like that? Why is Mighty staring into the distance?
Something worth remembering? Nothing really left a deep impression.
Are you sure about that?
If I had to pick, then the straightforward style of pulling up vegetables and cooking them right away brings back memories of my days wandering in exile. Simple, efficient, focused on sustenance over flavor.
Funny, isn't it? Mighty, a great Crimnoan warrior, is actually the most skilled cook among the Chrysos heirs. No matter how simple the ingredients, they become a delicacy in his hands. The Crimnoan dictionary may be pretty sparse, but their recipe book, vast and diverse.
Lol.
Want my advice? Forget that fancy salad. The mark of a great chef is making the most of what's at hand. They don't nitpick ingredients.
Lol.
Perhaps my cooking skills aren't on your level, but there's nothing wrong with making a salad. I stand by the ingredients I select and follow through with them. That's also what it means to be a proper chef.
At least you're practical. I can respect that.
Back to the main point. The chief has been saying for ages how much he hopes the fairies can enjoy a hearty, delicious feast. That's why seeing everyone's efforts to turn this dream into reality through our restaurant makes me so happy. As for regrets, well, one would be that I couldn't best Mighty in the kitchen. The other is I didn't get the chance to learn more specialty dishes before the restaurant's run came to an end. Time really does fly when you're having fun.
During those years in exile, I often thought that. If only time could pass more slowly, they wouldn't have to leave me in such horrible ways. Still, reminiscing about the past doesn't change anything. The kindness you showed in taking care of my people has been repaid. And here's a piece of advice for you, Finin of Ides Elysiae.
Speak your mind, Midemos. There's no need for restraint in this place.
Cherish your homeland while you still can.
Aww.
Cyrene hasn't returned yet?
The Crimnoan dictionary may be pretty sparse.
Want my advice? Forget that fancy salad.
Dolly Ma'am Chief.
Ma'am, we're all ready. Let the feast begin.
Well then, the fairy restaurant's manager has something to say. Be loud and clear. All the guests need to hear you.
I hereby declare the feast has officially begun. Enough talk, let's eat.
The feast has started! Everyone, dig in! Dig in! Now, let's eat!
The grandest feast officially begins. The fairies feast to their heart's content as everyone is immersed into festive atmosphere. The messengers were still debating over the cooking recipe while Kremnos' head chief watched with an approving smile. The Dukes Gladiorum raised their glasses together, sharing tales of fairy dwellings past campaign. Cypher excitedly shares traveling stories with Goldweaver. Sage's voice lectures agriculture knowledge.
What's wrong? It's the best part of the feast. And yet here you are, standing alone in a quiet corner.
So I can't read. Good that I made a screenshot of every single one of those. I could read it later.
Could it be the thought of these joyful moments coming to an end has made you a little wistful?
Yeah. Perhaps you and I are thinking the same thing. I just like being on my own. What did the village chief want with you?
I went and accepted the chief's thanks on your behalf. Remember? With their poor eyesight, they mistook me for you. From here, you can take in the entire feast at once. Maybe it's not that you don't want to be part of it, but that you're afraid the good times will vanish before you know it, ending all too soon. When you stand quietly at a distance like this and just watch, time seems to slow. Sometimes it feels like it stops altogether. I've just thought of an ending. Wooden tubs stacked high with fresh vegetables, laughter all around. Everyone held hands in a big circle singing and dancing, like this moment would never end. Bringing the story to a close like this, I'd say it's not bad, wouldn't you?
Is the story coming to an end? I wish it didn't have to end.
We really can't keep going, or Rayleigh Mem's belly will outgrow the Dawn device. What will we do if the little fairies end up with belly aches? At long last, after ages of waiting, Membrance Maze has guests again. The fairies now have towering crops, more food than they can finish, and human companions. There's nothing more worth remembering than this moment, is there? And best of all, we witnessed it together. It's just like a drifting thought landing on a calm lake, stirring up gentle ripples. And when you snap out of your daze, there's only reality staring back at you. Yet I'm certain that within every story carried away by the ripples, the same joyful anticipation remains. And in that constant anticipation, a miracle is sure to happen. Just like how after all that waiting, you finally arrived.
Here and back again. Talk to Cyrene about your experience in the Membrance Maze. You dozed off while listening to the story. Seeing how dazed you are, am I right to presume you had a sweet dream too? I saw so many familiar faces. The times spent with companions are indeed truly delightful, so keep these memories close to your heart. Had some delicious food in my dream. Did you now? The wooden basins were filled with vegetables and delicious dishes covered every inch of the table. I can almost still smell that mouth-watering aroma. I had a blast with the fairies. I knew you would be popular with the little fairies. They have been looking forward to making new friends and having fun together. So, was this all just a story? That's the beauty of stories. They hold endless possibilities, always surprising yet utterly captivating. Alright then, since this story takes place in the Membranes Maze, why not go check it out if you're still interested? Who knows, something unexpected may happen. The manager is finally back. The fairies would have starved if we kept the restaurant closed any longer. Manager, I've been waiting here for you for quite a while. Restaurant work isn't something to slack off on. You've got to take every business day seriously, ma'am. The restaurant it actually exists. What are you saying, manager? No matter how fun the outside world is, don't forget that we fairies are still here waiting for you to come back. We're waiting for you to come back and make us lots of yummy food. So was this just a story or it wasn't? Or was it a story that affected reality? What's this? Space Station Task Force? Rating system. You seem to have time on your hands. I happen to have a tiny little experiment where you could be useful. Wait, I'm not going to be your test subject, am I? I've got no interest in a space station fireworks display. That's still around inside you, keep it for yourself. I'm going to digitize portions of my memory and knowledge into data, upload them to the space station's encrypted server, and create an AI copy of myself. Oh no! Are you doing Camporius? To answer the boring questions I'm too busy for, help Asta run the space station, and possibly discover interesting research directions I've met. The beauty of machines is they never need breaks or get tired of repetitive tasks. Naturally, she won't compare to the real me, she's merely a shadow of my brilliance. If it's top to bottom AI, then yeah, but like bottom to top, like Fine and Mighty and the rest, they get tired. They are like real people. And this Herta comes with an expiration date, after which she will be completely erased. After all, you never know when some dim-witted hacker might attempt to break into the database. So, this is like an AI Herta? AI Herta, Tiny Herta, Crystallized Human Intelligence Herta Mini, call her whatever you like. Asta and I have lined up several tasks. Some involve data collection from your end, others are tricky problems to stress test AI Herta, and some are unexpected situations. I'm curious to see how she'll respond. These tasks will train AI Herta while also putting the space station through its paces. I will need you to pitch in by helping the space station team ensure the experiment runs smoothly. I've uploaded the details to your terminal already. I don't want to waste time explaining everything here. Consider it done. Look at that eagerness! Been a slow week? If you're that desperate for something to do, you could always run a few more tests in my simulated universe. I wonder how my AI version will assess your work. She might be more forgiving than I am, since she hasn't been exposed to as many fools yet. So don't let me down, or should I say don't let us down. Ah, so this is this event. Okay, I know that even doesn't need a lot of investment. I need to finish that puzzle. Hmm. Oh. Oi, oi. The door opened, just so you know. Even if you solve the puzzle, I could slip through the cracks. But you're still alive. If you were a ghost, you could have squeezed in. Oof. Cold wind is blowing out from behind this door, so strong it feels like it's twisting my backside. What's inside there, Eve? Oh wait, I don't have a backside, just as an abdomen, Eve.
Ample supplies.
Whoosh, look at all this stuff! I had no idea the priest collected so many bizarre items. That person was always so mysterious. They say this place not only holds all these life savings, but also his most prized treasure. Even I, who spent the most time with him, don't know what it is. Alright, back to solving puzzles. I'll fly back and wait for you. Don't forget to circle back.
Light up the dawn.
The black tide is terrifying. Those black tide monsters over there, I can't beat them no matter how hard I try. Monsters where? If there are monsters, that means I'm on the right track. Don't tell me you have some sort of weird masochistic tendencies. A wise person once said, with caution one can catch the most cunning glowworm. Being careful never hurts. Beauty within a box. Create a small sanctuary for the weavers. Collect 70 blessings from the creation net. Nymphs. I was not really actively trying to collect them. A monster almost got into the floating platform just now, but I knocked it into the River of Souls with a giant iron ball. Whoosh, why is there so much stuff here? There are a total of 3 balls! And all this junk on the floor. If they didn't want anyone solving this, it must be the final puzzle. Solve it and the old priest won't have any rations left. Na 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 na. It's open! You're amazing! But now that I think about it, after giving so much hints, don't you think I deserve a balanced phone? But there's no merchant here who would need money. Keep it for yourself. And think of it fondly.
Ample supplies.
That's a huge chest. Congratulations, big guy. Let's see what the priest hid inside that. Even I wasn't allowed to see. Stone tablet found in chest. Greetings, traveler. Congratulations on solving the puzzle 3 times. You must possess the qualities I seek. Wisdom and the resilience recognized by Oronex. An adventurous spirit and most importantly, being alive. Perhaps you have already guessed it, but the real treasure is something beyond the reach of time. To me, it is this unique bond. Since my soul research was interrupted and I was driven from the city as a heretic by the church, this nymph I met on my journey has become my sole companion. We have endured many hardships journeying together to this ancient city of the dead, and have remained here for many light calendar years. As my time comes to a close, I've gained new insight into the teachings of time. I set up this puzzle so that my life's accumulated knowledge could be seen by someone and passed on after I'm gone. What still troubles me is my eternal nymph companion. No, I am not worried about its safety, but about the fact that soon no one will entertain it anymore. Based on my understanding of it, it will likely resort to playing with the iron balls in the hall, causing a ruckus. Perhaps I exaggerate, but please understand it is quite mischievous. Perhaps it has already collided with you. Please forgive it. I wonder if you might take it from here, whether on your travels or reuniting it with other nymph companions. Just please don't allow it to disturb the spirits of the dead here anymore. It has been quite disrespectful. Of course, I understand that this is an unreasonable request, so how you choose to act is entirely up to you. May you walk with time for many years to come. Notes: that insect keeps saying, if even you, a fake priest, can learn prayers, then Oronic's divine power is nothing special. This is my extra request. Please explain to it just how skilled one must be to master Oronic's prayers. Whoosh! What the heck is this? This priest really knew you well. Even after all this time, a few words bring back those days. Sorry for the misunderstanding about me being mischievous. You made that up. My apologies. Come, let's go to Okema together. No, don't listen to him. I'm not done playing yet. Besides, even though I feel the water from River Soul starting to flow, his soul likely hasn't left yet. I want to wait until he's completely moved on to the Nether Realm before I leave this place. Anyway, you have fulfilled my companion's last wish. Thank you. Whoosh! And be sure to spend those balance coins wisely. Don't blow them on some weird investment product. That's advice from his experience as a pony priest. Are you sure you'll be okay on your own as just a bug? No worries, you saw it written right. I've got a giant iron ball. Besides, I'm not so inconspicuous. Nobody would bother looking for a bug, right? Oh, and just between you and me, this room has another hidden form. I once caught a glimpse of its phantom, something even the Priest of Time didn't discover. The puzzle to reveal it is set up in the previous room, but the solution seems to differ from before. It feels like the clues aren't even in these two rooms. If you're interested, explore it yourself. I'm going back to play with the iron ball. Watch your step next time. Chirping secret treasure. Another? Okay, wait. Another puzzle.
That drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
I feel like everybody understood, Farina. That sounded actually very autistic, don't you?
Seems like she's still a bit traumatized by that.
Well, who wouldn't be? I still don't know what happened to the rest of the world. Like, was only Fontaine flooded or everything else too? Because it looked like only Fontaine was flooded and Fontaine is elevated, so it's even more weird.
Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to help.
Like, if the whole nation is elevated to the level of mountains in the other regions, then if it got flooded, what happened to the other regions? I have questions. Thank you for the raid. Just the music was in really bad mode. Hey, where's my chat? Give me back my chat. Hello? No, I mean that the music was like they were talking about really important stuff, and we were having like I mean, if we put it that way, that was a perfect timing.
That drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
I feel like everybody understood, Farina. That sounded actually very autistic, don't you?
Seems like she's still a bit traumatized by that.
Well, who wouldn't be? I still don't know what happened to the rest of the world. Like, was only Fontaine flooded or everything else too? Because it looked like only Fontaine was flooded and Fontaine is elevated, so it's even more weird.
Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to help.
Like, if the whole nation is elevated to the level of mountains in the other regions, then if it got flooded, what happened to the other regions? I have questions. Then I can actually change that fact, don't I? If I don't want Anakin to go to the Chancellor, I can basically not send Obi-Wan there. Who cares about Grey? Obi-Wan, your crush is showing stuff. I have no.
We'll fix everywhere. Achoo. 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 つらいと、わかりました。わかりました。
Polska pierogiem. Okay, I am back. I guess we'll be doing another puzzle. Stop defaulting to hypogeum whatever. Wait, where's that puzzle Then was talking about? Didn't we receive a mission? Oh. Dragonbone City Styxia. There's a portal, the Olonix portal at that now here. Virginia, Dux Carminum. Talia, I have a rather awkward request. I wrote a letter to Apollonius. Could you help me deliver it to him? Got some tea? Hey, spill it! It's delivering letter, not tea. You might have already figured out the reason why. I was wondering if you would be willing to help me out. No problem, it's a piece of cake. Really, thank you so much. Here's my letter. Thanks for your help. But don't look, otherwise I will seriously find a crack in the ground to crawl into and never come out again. I'm pretty sure we received the mission before. Or I want to break. But I can't find it in the logs. Another hidden form of the room. Yeah, we got a mission chirping secret treasure. Huh? Wait. Oh, this is the entrance to Warbling Shores, Styxia. The name of the mission was the mission we were doing, actually. Said the solution to the puzzle is different. Maybe it's not in the game yet. Yeah, maybe it's not in the game yet. There's a hidden version of this room that we don't have access to yet. I guess. Okay, let's go back to regular Styxia to do the mission we're given. Lab.
How to become this imaginary theory.
It's interesting that now there are portals to the other versions of the maps. Listen. The drunken masses are dancing around an equally besotted flying amphora. It's weird. Let's take the long way around. Holding the letter, you search for Apollonius in the crowd when suddenly someone taps you. Hey, honored guest, so did you drink to your heart's content at the party? If you're free, why don't you join us, What's that you're holding? Gossip is a constant in human nature. You told the truth about how Virginia asked you to deliver a message to Apollonius. Haha, little Virginia has already worn her heart on her sleeve, even if she never said it out loud. Is she finally going to make her move? This is exciting. How did they meet? Once Virginia visited the grove as a diplomatic messenger and witnessed Apollonius debating against 4 sages. That time, in a rare display of anger, he declared, "Since you care more about Circe's survival than the world's destiny, I shall destroy their divine form first." He grabbed a sling and lobbed a heavy stone at Circe's divine form, sending the other sages scurrying away in panic. Little Virginia was also scared and didn't dare talk to him for a long time. But after getting to know him, she discovered that Apollonius was actually an exceptionally gentle fellow. Apollonius would carefully frame every poem she wrote and give her encouragement. But he's so warm and friendly to everyone. He's completely clueless. Shippers, leave it to me. To be honest, we can see the tenderness in little Virginia's heart. We just can't reach it. Last month, little Virginia wrote a praise song in ancient Cremnoan for Labienus, and he read it backwards. How can you read it backward? What are you laughing at, you sky barbarian? She carefully picked out that headscarf for you, and you went and tied it to your stuff like a battle flag. Anyway, esteemed guest, I'm really counting on you. Is Virginia courting everyone?
I bet that news has never seen Yanis's ritual.
Oh, I am not drunk. If you don't believe me, I can tell you a funny tale from the city. Go on. Roared and with drunks. Funny tale do you want to hear about? I see them. Lady Iceland is demigod. Demigod can get drunk and about someone else. Dux Brumalis? Dux Brumalis would always down 5 cups of honey brew at once, with not a single drop left. I was curious, so I asked her why. She said it was to pay her respects to her 4 Skyfall comrades who have passed. Oh, so Dux Brumalis the Skyfall. But didn't most of the Skyfolk die? Unless, no, I think they mean Skyfolk like after Celiosa. Let that one person live, and that person started the whole Skyfolk thingy. One day, she only ordered 4 cups and finished them all. I was even more curious, so I asked her why. She said she wanted to quit drinking. That's all. Get out of the way, I think I'm gonna throw up. Okay? Suit yourself. What should we know? What should I do? Ah, Miss Talia, my apologies. I tend to get lost in thought sometimes. Lux Helcolitis, there is a letter for you. Looking at how this letter is folded, it must be from little Virginia. She must have written another beautiful poem. Thank you for delivering the letter. Did you read the letter and feel nothing at all? You silly goose, is something on your mind? I'm trying to put you in a relationship. You don't mind. I would like to tell you some stories about little Virginia. She's a girl who loves to dress up and write poetry, often discussing fashion with Dux Goldweaver and frequently composing ballads with Dux Fatorum. However, her nature was never accepted since childhood. She feared battles, feared the deafening roars, feared the crisp clank of clashing metal. Oh yeah, she is from Castrum Kremnos, that must have been weird. Like, I was thinking about it, or maybe even mentioned it before on the streams, that I can't imagine that everyone in Castrum Kremnos was obsessed with battle. That there must have been exceptions. And I guess Virginia is one of them. I guess Virginia and Mighty would actually like each other a lot. Because Mighty also isn't fighting because he likes it. He fights because he must. Those grand poems are just scrap paper for wiping blades in Castrum Kremnos. Aww. After being banished from her tribe, little Virginia joined the Flame Tree's journey before she finally found a place to belong. She's a good kid. So what about you? Good kid. She's almost 100 years old. Why are you talking about her as if she was a child? I mean, wait. When did she die? I think she died the same year as Teredra and the other 500 Chrysos layers. I have the date. I had the date. No, I don't have those. I have for Chrysos layers. So, what about you? She's a poet like the wind, free to go wherever she wants and linger wherever she pleases. As for me, you should head back. Just tell her I'm still thinking about it. I'm counting on you. She was let down, but cheers up. Apollonius is missing. Since when? Yes, after Talia came back from delivering the letter yesterday, I finally decided to gather my courage and tell him face to face. But Apollonius was nowhere to be found, and I couldn't even reach him through the teleslate. That idiot, did he just run away? The most urgent matter now is to split up and find him. Talia, I'm terribly sorry, but I will have to ask for your help with this too. There's a Janus maze in the ancient ruins below the city, and the last sighting of Apollonius was recorded around there. Perhaps, with your power as a priest of time, we can track down Apollonius. No problem, I guess. The after image saw Apollonius was definitely here. Let's see where he went next. Are you yawning, Branya? You just infected me. That was not my intention. Everything is slowed down here. Oh, there's no water finally.
Ample supplies.
So this is where the thingy is. That NPC lady still didn't reach the destination she was going for. Okay, there's no water. Hey! 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 Future water world, hey! That's not fair. Okay. We'll be fine now. Diver in the Forgotten Sea. No.
This will keep us well stocked.
Maze scroll fragment. Apollonius. I remember the Library of Philia has records about how to use Jan's maze. Allow me a moment to recall. Gate of Infinity, please guide me. Where should the floating stone that awakens from dreams go? The maze groans deeply. Investigate. The guidance from the gate is the egress of banquets, the border of futility. As expected, Janus didn't guide me, but rather reinforced the choice I had already made in my heart. No need to hesitate any longer. The egress of banquets, the border of futility. Is he planning to leave Styxia? As a part of the illusion, he'll vanish if he leaves. I must stop him quickly. Looks like the Janus maze is still operational, but we'll have to come back and explore it another time. Oh, fragment of recollection? High Sealants! Why are you talking? Is it finally time to say goodbye, Aglaia? We have already bid farewell, High Sealants. The Gold Weaver has already met her demise in Okama a few hundred years ago. What now accompanies the Chrysos heirs are just fragments of her divinity. I'm longest in existence among the fragments. It's because you couldn't bear to let me go, isn't it? Aww. Couldn't bear to let me go. Do you remember how we first met? Aww. Another fragment for Hycelian's Ixaglaia. Seriously. There's so many Hycelian's Ixaglaia. Of course I do. You mocked my clothing as being simple and tattered. How rude, you golden trout. Had I known that was your hometown's garment, I wouldn't have said that. You have always been someone deeply entangled in past revelries. Having tasted loneliness, grown accustomed to it, yet never escaped the fear of it. I suppose that's why you kept me in existence using the authority of ocean. After my departure, you'll be the only one left in this cold and dark sea. What comes after might be another 1,000 years of solitude and vigil. What will you do? I shall endure. I've gotten used to persevering loneliness. It's like an old friend at this point. You're very May. Since leaving the deep sea and becoming the gladius of the Imperator, then taking up the core flame and returning to the desolate current, lonely wave bower, what is it that you truly seek? The revelries promised to me by the Titans, and the Imperator, of course, one after another. Then why are your eyes full of despondency and sorrowful uncertainty? High Sealands, please heed the final blessing of this rude golden trout. If one day you find the loneliness unbearable and grow weary, then hold a grand feast for yourself. In that grand feast, the calamity does not approach, the flame-cheat journey continues forever, and all who you cherish will be by your side. Allow me to accompany you in that celebration, will you? Sure, Aglaia. The nymph no longer spoke, golden bits of light dispersed in the deep sea like transient firelight. I feel personally attacked. I had the same feeling back when I first planned to leave the grove, but this time, I can't believe I hesitated for so long about running away. You will die if you leave this place. Why not enjoy this never-ending party? Ah, Miss Talia, I knew you would be the one to find me here. But your reaction reaffirms the truth that Janus Maze revealed to me. This banquet is but an illusion, and I'm merely a bubble in this fantasy. Once I leave this place, I'll vanish without a trace. If you knew that, why did you... It's because I am a sage, the Imperator's advisor, and flame-chasing Chrysos Maze. As I indulge in the honey brew, a needle-sharp thought pierced my mind. Could the flame-chase journey really be this perfect? Could a mere banquet truly bear the weight of Amphora's tragic destiny? Once a sage harbors such worries, they can no longer enjoy the banquet, and will inevitably embark on a self-destructive path in pursuit of truth. Think about our friends. Think about Virginia. I'm sorry, but it's precisely because I care about them that I must leave this place. As I told you before, Virginia is a poet like the wind, and I am but a stubborn boulder on a cliff. The stubborn boulder remains unmoved by the gentle breeze, for its heart is bound to the world's destiny. Now the wind has found her place. Not just her, but Seneca, Labienus, too. They have all been through so much on this journey. Making this banquet their final destination must be that companion's act of mercy. Hyacinth, the master of the feast. So I already know this much. Yes, since doubts first arose, I've learned far too much. I am a discordant noise at the party. The warrior between my brows still smiles from those I love, even dragging them away from this beautiful scene. That's why the stubborn boulder of reason must tumble down the cliff. It can't bear to disturb the serene lake surface on the other side, where gentle breezes blow. Understand, farewell, Dux Hectolithist, but what about them if you disappear? That's probably the least of our worries. It was meant to be a perfect endless banquet, where no one would cry or grieve, where only honey brew would warm the heart, and only joyous songs would entice the soul. Just like the legendary Era Nova, isn't that right, Hyacinth? See you around, Talia, until we meet again. Just as Apollonius passed through Styxia Gate, his entire being dissolved into sea foam and vanished into thin air. Like this grand reverie was a dream that couldn't bear the weight of a single sobering thought. Apollonius just dissolved into bubbles. How am I going to tell Dux Carminum and the others? Talia, regarding Apollonius. I couldn't find him. Maybe let's stop looking. No, please. I type rather slowly. What I mean is... We have found Apollonius. You can return to the feast. Wait, what? So he... can't leave. Oh. Golden scapegoat. That was easy.
Ample supplies.
The crowd in really high spirits right now. Better not disturb them or you'll definitely get dragged off and force-fed honey brew. Honey, 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 honey. I keep saying honey instead of honey. Honey. I keep reading it as it's written instead of pronouncing as it should be. Ah.
Well done.
Aye aye. I don't want 3D view. So Mr. Apollonius tried to kill himself and he got teleported back.
So the drill master who once taught...
Apollonius, where have you been? We have been looking all over for you. Sorry, my head is still a bit woozy. Must have passed out from too much honey brew and dozed off somewhere. Thanks for worrying about me. I hear you went through quite some trouble, Miss Talia. Please allow me to offer you my sincere apologies. Are you really Apollonius? Are you okay? Of course I'm fine. I would love to keep enjoying this banquet with everyone. Apollonius, don't forget to apologize to little Virginia, too. She thought you went missing because you didn't know how to face her and has been blaming herself for quite a while. Little Virginia, I'm not blaming myself, and Apollonius doesn't need to apologize. Just that I want to try again with everyone here as witness. Apollonius, please allow me to recite a poem of praise for you. This is a poem that I've kept buried deep in my heart for so long. Virginia closes her eyes and remains focused for a while. When she opens her eyes again, her demeanor has completely changed. The shadow of a tree frames the sage's back, like a boulder bearing the rings of time. The bird's song is a whisper of wind through the forest. Hey, stop. Through the forest, but it cannot pass the fractures in his form. His weight presses down on the bird's wings, and the stirring heart within. Little Virginia, for a long time, I prided myself on a subtle and restrained rationality. But I've always wanted to tell you, you look beautiful when you recite poetry. I dreamed that when we reach the new world, we'll stand side by side. Why do we always have to wait? We're all here, you, me, everyone. This is clearly our new world. I'm sorry, Apollonius, I got a bit carried away. No, little Virginia, you're right. This is the new world. What I mean is, maybe it's time to face and embrace that passionate soul of yours. Congratulations, little Virginia. It wasn't easy getting through that chick's skull. I should congratulate you too. How heartwarming, Skyfox swear word. Congrats. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all, thank you. Congratulations, my friends. She is influencing this reality. Hello, Grey Fry. A feast, you see, is like waves and undercurrents woven from the ocean currents of our souls. What we are witnessing right now is an exceptionally pure and beautiful white cap, don't you think? This is just a fantasy of your own making. Those hectolitres, you restored him, didn't you? I didn't deliberately do anything. In Styxia, where eternal songs resound, Fagusa's divine power fulfills all wishes. Apollonius, burdened by the world's destiny, is forever plagued by doubts, destined to leave the banquet and dissolve into a babble of foam. And Virginia would only share her romance with her beloved. Even knowing they were only an illusion born of memories, her resolve would not waver in the slightest. Here's always having doubts. She knew it was just an illusion? Seems you haven't noticed the undercurrents beneath those waves, Grey Fry. Go and see. Go see the border of this illusory banquet, where stones hang suspended and gentle wind sees. See my companions in their truest form. Perhaps then you'll better understand what these banquets mean to me, to them, and to this world. What do you mean? That's the 142nd time. Dear Apollonius, this is the 142nd time you have carried that word look, leaving Styxia and our banquet behind. And tomorrow you will be by my side again. Your face will be filled with kindness then, like a gentle stone statue. I not only witnessed it, I cried and tried to stop you, but you would always leave without hesitation the end. Whether storming out of the grove in anger, or leading the charge against ocean, you always see yourself as an immovable boulder trying to hold the world's destiny in balance. That's who you are, dear Apollonius, even though we are now just bubbles in an illusion. You haven't changed, and neither will I. I don't care if we are bubbles or ocean currents, reality or illusion. All I know is that I've made up my mind to recite that love poem for you 100 times, 1,000 times, to express that romance that deserves its response. We'll sleep side by side for the first time, and countless times after. Never have to wake up from this dream again. Damn! Wow. See the stone tablets, they record the epilogues of heroes. I may not have tear ducts, but I feel my eyes wet with tears after reading them. My friends, let us pay our respects to the deceased. Where's the other? Ah, the other was here. So I can't read it again. Damn. The maze scroll fragment is flickering. Use Janu's maze to help retrace and extrapolate its path. Maybe you could help out when you get a chance. You're planning to check out the daily request page.
Ample supplies.
Okay, so I already finished this. Volume 2. Okay, volume 3. Okay. Now, check out the Baffling Conundrum page, volume 4. Okay, volume 5.
Ample supplies.
Okay, volume 6. Ah, damn.
First-rate supplies.
Okay, and the last one left is... Check out the Unsolved Mysteries page, volume 7.
This will keep us well stocked.
Volume 8. Why they're unsolved, I don't know.
Ample supplies.
Volume 9. That's the last one. Ocean Ballpark.
First-rate supplies. This will keep us well stocked.
To become an Aeon.
I'll write a love-hate relationship between Zagreus.
I bet that news.
Never mind. Eternal City of Cover. You want me to finish the stupid thing? Okay. I will.
If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
There seem to be more guests in the Grand Vats lately.
I will conquer the skies.
Okay, if you want to do this so fucking much, we'll do it. As I expected, here's another door, and along with it, yet another seal. But this looks like a creation of Georius. What is it here? Georius and the golden scapegoat? Regardless of the reason, we just need to solve it, right? That should be the case, assuming this seal works the same as the others. However, when it comes to Titans, nothing is ever for certain. Anyway, you should first try and see if you can break the seal. You can still flee if anything goes awry. I can't believe you succeeded again. Perhaps this place isn't as well defended as I had imagined. Let's continue onward. Hopefully there will still be items in this place valuable enough for us to bring back. Hand of Zagreus. Why not? Oh, it's really quite spacious here. In fact, it's comparable to the size of the holy city as it is nowadays. I can't believe such a place would be located within a tiny ancillary town. The architectural craftsmanship of those days was truly advanced. Okema's ancestors must have been quite wealthy. Of course, even as far back as the Chrysos War period, Okema has always been the undisputed eternal city. Let's set this discussion aside for now. Do you see these complicated paths? Seems that progressing onward won't be as easy a task as before. The door here is sealed, just like all the other rooms, and yet there's still a silver lining. Look over there, it's a hand of Zagreus. According to legend, the object was created by Zagreus, although it can grab heavy objects. Only people of sufficient talent can control it. There are so many gold coins here. This must be related to the stealing test. I guess we just need to steal enough coins for the seal to unlock. I don't have the kind of talent to activate that thing. You wanna give it a try? Why not? Although this is not the first time I've seen this item, I'm still curious about one thing. Can such an enormous hand really be used for theft? Any infiltration can be considered flawless if there is no one around to witness it. Indeed, if so, I guess breaking open the entrance to a bank by force could also be viewed as a form of theft. Tigris is a terrifying titan indeed. Well, looks like the atmosphere has livened up quite a bit. Let's press on then. Oronix miracle. As this area should be the vault where treasure will be stored, by estimating how far we have traveled, it seems like we're close to our goal. Keep going for a while longer, buddy, for victory is at hand. Why do I feel like you're the one who isn't able to keep going? I merely have a sense of foreboding after all my previous efforts have all come to naught. Hopefully this time my effort will bear fruit. By carefully above, is there an end to this? If we wish to explore all of them, it will take us more than 3 lifetimes to do so. Now that I think about it, if there really was something valuable here, surely it wouldn't still be lying here for us to pick up. Namioni sinks into despondency, just like the time when he was first told that the world beyond the sky didn't actually exist. In fact, you could practically hear his dream shattering into pieces. As long as you continue to blaze a trail, you eventually reach your destination. More rooms signify more possibilities, right? If you can't even get past this hurdle, how do you still expect to venture beyond the sky? You're right, since I'm already here, I owe it to myself to see this through to the end. However, if we are to continue onward, I don't think I'll be of much help. Perhaps I should just stay by the entrance and act as a lookout. That way, if I spot any approaching monsters, I'll be able to warn you in time. You're not trying to escape, are you? You're not planning to slack off, right? Alright, let's do as you say. You have so much trust in me, I'm truly touched. Well then, let's look forward to our continued cooperation, dear hero. If you find anything valuable in there, just keep it with you for now. Be careful, for some of the upcoming paths may not merely lead further underground. If you encounter any danger, just run back to the entrance and find me.
Well done.
Design is exquisite.
I don't remember this one. Was it in Castle Premise? Okay, last one. Onyx Miracle. Okay, that was bad idea. And last.
This will keep us well stocked. Ample supplies.
One was here all along? Done! Now are you happy, Damionis? Wait, there really is a hidden room? This place is even more classic than I had imagined it to be. Regardless, since you explored the majority of this hippogame by yourself, the honor of uncovering its depths should also be yours. You should continue onward. I will stay behind and keep watch over our return path. Should the door suddenly slam shut, I'll promptly alert you. Lines of text are engraved upon the surface of the chest. Although the chest has suffered significant wear and tear, the inscribed words are still legible. To the person who manages to reach this place, the fact that you're here means that either the seals outside are no longer active, or that you broke the seals yourself. Therefore, you're either very lucky or extremely intelligent. The threat of the black tide grows ever stronger. We are forced to take as many of our belongings as possible and seek the holy city's embrace. No longer shall we live independently as Sabanians. Yet I am still hopeful that people will still remember the name of our native home, as well as the events that have transpired here. This is why I have left a tiny portion of my memories here. Perhaps someday people will return to my birthplace once more, and newborn children will learn all about us and weep before this inscribed slave. Alas, I will not be around to witness such a scene. I pray that when that day arrives, we will still be able to construct a dome. The Last Sabanian. When you open the chest, you find some ancient items inside, as well as a text inscribed on stone slab that's covered in a layer of dust. These items form the final legacy that was left behind by the Sabanian. Well, found anything? I discovered some artifacts in the Hypogeum. Wait, really? Can I take a look at them? How extraordinary! These are genuine pieces of ancient heritage, and this slab has been preserved surprisingly well. An exquisite relic indeed. I won't ask you to elaborate on what you have experienced. Keep these priceless treasures safe, for they're yours now. I suddenly feel quite emotional when I look at these artifacts. After all, they are proof that good times never last. The optimistic and prosperous Golden Age cannot flourish endlessly. just as progress and advancement are never a guarantee. Even the Holy City, once viewed by the masses as a beacon of hope, will also eventually succumb to the ravages of time. If the people of that time were to witness the state that we are in right now, they would probably gripe about how we are a bunch of unworthy descendants. At least you're still resisting the black tide. There's no need to put so much pressure on yourself. It might soar your ability to soar. Living is the best. Long live life. Was that your attempt at a joke? Ha! The way you chose to liven up the atmosphere is middling at best. And yet I actually feel better now, seeing as how there are more important things to accomplish. Now is not the time to feel sad over grandiose dreams. Anyway, you should take good care of these things. Perhaps they will be even more valuable a century from now. Finally, I am free!
Protect me! Don't let me sink!
Oh no. Why there's a conclusion to me furnishing my room? It's really spacious room. Every other room is not as big as this one.
It's been a long and busy day for you, Nameless. Would you like to take a bath, enjoy a beverage, or listen to another of my jokes first?
I'm gonna take a bath. Please leave.
This world has seen countless nights, and it will see countless more. Among them, countless belong to heroes, countless to the nameless, countless to geniuses, and countless to fools. But tonight belongs only to you, and no one can deprive you of it. The Talk people of Tidora have a blessing they reserve only for their most cherished friends. Nogati come up tonight. It translates to, this night, nothing occurred.
I didn't know there was such a conclusion to that. But finally I finished that mission at least. Nothing happens tonight, home decor. Oh, I can see a forest from my bath! I can see a forest from my bath! Finance should visit my room. Bubbles! Now the game is trying to force me to do luminary dance again. Didn't I do luminary dance though? I believe I did. Why are you trying to force me to finish all those quests? I don't have enough life to finish all of them. Can I put them in stasis forever? Okay. I feel like I am done for today. I finished the event, I did some quests in Amphorius. I was actually wondering what I should do after I finish the restaurant event. Like switch the game or something, but I didn't have any game in mind I could switch to, because there will be update to Honkai Impact, but I don't know when. I see there was a preload. I saw that there was preload already, so I guess it's soonish? But not today, apparently. I didn't install new single-player game to swap for Greedfall that we finished. So I only have our gacha games and software now, and Spellforce Free still. But Spellforce Free, I like dedicating entire stream to it because I am making a playlist from it. So I prefer to not add it to another streams. So they would have a dedicated stream just for them. Let's see who I can raid. Okay, thank you for dropping by, and most likely we'll see each other tomorrow. Hopefully, I won't be really busy, so we'll be able to play something more demanding. But yeah, see you tomorrow.